I'm HamsterBomb, and you are back with some more Pokemon Q-Charm. And yes, we're still doing the weird double E face cam thing, and just in case you missed the last episode and other videos past where I talked about this, basically what happened was I lost a lot of face cam audio, and because of that, you guys wanted me to salvage the video somehow, so instead of completely canning the old face cam where you see my live reactions to these shinies, keeping that below, and I'm giving you guys new content, as in, like, you know, commentary and whatnot, up here. So, that out of the way. Basically, I went back into the middle of, what's that place called, towards Celadon, actually a little past Celadon, Route 7, which is between Saffron and Celadon is where we are right now. And, I wanted to do a couple hunts while we were here and while it was nighttime. And, first of all, I wanted to get, a headbutt hunt out of the way, thinking it wouldn't be that bad. I said thinking it wouldn't be that bad because this episode I remember in particular being really bad. This one, I really should have split it into 2 episodes in hindsight, but the thing is, I mean, we don't have too many targets today is the thing, but they take an eternity. Shiny Spearow, that's kind of cool, but the thing is we're not even seeing a single one of our targets, which is a Combee. I know that's going to be really, really tough, and probably wasn't taking that into account at the time while I was starting this, but basically in these trees in this area, you can find, obviously, it's assuming you can even get a Pokemon to come out, because right now, as you see, we're going around different trees, and nothing is even falling out most of the time, so you're looking for a Combee, mostly. There's also Heracross in here, which I know that was actually in a lost episode, which really stinks. But still, man, I just brought it up in the last episode. I was like, man, the Interact thing. I was like, it's the only other episode that I actually lost. Though this one isn't lost, you know what I mean? The gameplay is perfectly fine. It's just, I have to go over and give it new commentary. Random shiny Rattata, okay. But still, oh yeah, and by the way, if I didn't mention, and I know I need to mention in multiple episodes, if you guys are curious why there's random shinies appearing all the time, it's because I'm using a glitch in the 4th generation that lets the Q-Charm ability, which is why I have a Jigglypuff out front, bring in tons of shiny Pokemon all the time. I made a bunch of videos on that, check the rest of the playlist, but anyways. So, I don't want to reiterate that too many times, but the thing is, it gets asked a lot, so I want to make sure that you guys understand what's going on. So, basically, that Heracross, yeah, it's kind of an uncommon in here. We haven't even, actually, I don't even think we've seen a Heracross yet, much less a Combee. Combees are going to be a problem because they have, I think it's an 8% chance of actually being a female, if I'm correct. No, it's 12.5. Yeah, it's 12.5% chance of being female, and male then leaves it as 87.5. So that's not good. That's really not good. That is 1 out of 8. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the 8 there. Okay, so that's really bad chances. It is. And the reason that is a problem is because we are using the ability Q-Charm. We are basically only, this is kind of the weird, glitchy, complicated part of it, but only one gender of a Q-Charm will actually work in your game. So, Magic, right now my Jigglypuff is male, which means I am drawing out female shinies, as you guys know, through the rest of the series, but the thing is, to get a Pokemon who is very rarely female to shine, the males are basically being repelled because of Q-Charm, which means 7... Oh, nice, we're finally getting a Combee. Well, it means the majority of this Pokemon are being repelled by us, and only the females have that chance of shining, which really, really stinks. It means that we might be here for a very, very long time. Once again, just to explain this again, I edited these past a long time ago, several weeks ago, so that when I did the commentary over it, I was basically going in blind to what happened, though for the most part, I only remember a few things from each of the episodes, and I remembered, like last time, I remember our Snorlax appears on encounter number 1, that was insane. I remember this episode in particular really being long. I edited it down, it was normally, let me think, it was like 4 hours of footage, this one. Which I obviously smashed down into, almost 1. It's not 1, but it's bad. It's really long. But still, I mean, that doesn't really bother me because a lot of you guys say that you actually use these videos to shiny hunt during. And you let me know like what kind of shinies you're finding. So good luck to anybody out there who's actually shiny hunting right now. It's really awesome that you guys are doing that. Recently, some people are telling me about shinies that they were just hunting. I was like, oh, I really wanted to hunt that. Namely, I don't remember who it was. I would give you a shout out if I knew who it was. I don't remember. 10,000 people's a lot. A shiny Kangaskhan. That's actually my next target. I'm thinking about getting a shiny Kangaskhan. Though the only really feasible way to get a shiny Kangaskhan is the hatch. I don't really know any other better way to do it. I am not going into the Safari Zone, especially in this game, which is another thing I kind of want to clarify. So, people have asked me that before. How come Jinx or Kangaskhan or Chansey won't shine when you're drawing out just the females? That doesn't make any sense. Well, the reason is because they have no chance of being male. Since they have no chance of being male, the ability Q-Charm doesn't do anything to them at all. So, really, I'm getting, you know, 1 out of 8,192 odds of them shining, which is actually not even true. It's even lower than that because Q-Charm is usually being affected by it. So, it's ridiculously low if it would have happened at all. So, that's obviously not a thing. So, Kangaskhan is like a really rare Safari Zone find. I don't really know many other really easy ways to find Kangaskhan. I think the only way to get him in X and Y is in that glistening cave, whatever it's called, where you get the fossils, you know. And you gotta run. He's like rarely in those gray or the black shadow dome things, so it's pretty unfeasible to try and find a shiny Kangaskhan through that. So the only thing I was thinking, I was like, you know, I think I just have to hatch this thing because it's gonna be insane. I don't know. I'd really like to get one because Kangaskhan's so rare, and people have been freaking out about how great Kangaskhan is because of its Mega Form, and I don't really fight with my shinies, though I've been thinking about doing it. I've been thinking about, because of getting the capture card, of making a series where I basically make teams out of my shiny Pokemon that I've hunted. Not from this game. I haven't really thought about doing it from this game because it would require trading them all up first, but my other shiny Pokemon that I've hunted, and making teams out of them and letting you guys fight me with your shiny Pokemon that you've hunted. So if you've only found, like, you know, 3, just let me know and I'll get, like, 3. You know what I mean? You can tell me, like, difficulty levels, like, difficult 4. You know, if, like, you've really trained the 4 you found, they're great and you like them. Then I'll get, like, a difficult 4. I don't know what I'm doing over there. But anyway, yeah, so if you got, like, 1 and it's just okay, I can get 1 and it's just okay, you know what I mean? We can make, like, live stream stuff out of it. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, speaking of the capture card, I was actually just doing, not exactly tests with it, but playing a little bit of Monster Hunter for, no, not for Ultimate, Generations, and it's kind of scaring me. Fortunately, I wasn't filming while this happened, but it was, like, glitching really, really badly already, which is not a good sign. I was really worried because Katsukity, like, sent us one out super quickly because I was complaining about it, because they would not let us cancel our order. So I'm really concerned that they sent us, like, a refurbished one. Oh, that's really cool, but we can't catch that. If Heracross had an alternate evolution or something, we could catch it, but nope, we gotta go. That's a shame. That's a shame. I don't want to farm this game for shinies like I've told you guys before. I want to at least be honest with you guys, and I'm doing this because I wanted to make a really fun series out of it. Plus, it's going to be long enough. I didn't really realize when I was starting this series how long it's really going to be. It's going to be crazy long. I mean, we're like halfway through it, maybe. And we're on episode, what, 46 now? When I was starting, I was like, I'm so excited, I can hunt shiny Pokemon really easily and make a series out of it for you guys, and people won't be mad at me. Not really, they'll probably be really mad at me because they're either going to be really jealous that I'm getting shinies all the time, or going to be mad because they're saying that this isn't legitimate. Either way, I don't care. I just wanted to do it because it's fun, and I wanted to make a series out of it. And even if you don't think they're legitimate, if I thought that they were, or, like, I don't know, if I was disagreeing with you for whatever reason, like, strongly, then I would be farming them out, you know what I mean? And I would be bringing them all up because I'm like, these are so legitimate. No, they are Q-Charm shinies. I think they are different because Pokemon really did make a mistake here when they were making their programming, and that's why we have a series like this. It's because Pokemon actually, while making the programming for Q-Charm, just made a mistake. Instead of Q-Charm truly just limiting down the genders, it's kind of complicated, but it really just separates certain stat Pokemon or spreads to appear. Now, that doesn't mean these are like RNG clones or anything. They're all actually different, but their natures are like really similar and, you know, stuff like that. So it does some weird stuff, and because of that, you know, I kind of think, you know, they're not. I think they're like semi-legitimate. You know what I mean? Because what do you honestly say to the people who have watched this series of mine and got really excited about the possibility of their 4th gen game having this magical Q-Charm ability, and they go test it out in their game and it's working? Like, their game just happened to have that. Do you tell them that their shinies are fake? Like, that's completely unfair to say to them, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, they are much luckier than whoever else does not have a game like that. That's true, you know, but, I mean, it takes just as much effort and luck in order to get a game working like this as it does to find a shiny anyway. If not a little more, because resetting the beginning of a game over and over is really strenuous, and it's a, yes! Oh, shiny Combee! I'm glad that that actually surprised me, because I was, like, actually feeling like I was playing an episode of Q-Charm here, which is really the point. Yes, awesome. No, you kind of see, yeah, we gotta get a second one. This is gonna be hard. That, oh, nice, that's helpful. Flash, lower the accuracy. Flash is really coming in handy. I didn't really think about how helpful Flash was gonna be. What was I talking about? Something about Pokemon Q-Charm and legitimacy. I mean, I just want you guys to, like, think of all the other situations and people who watched my how-to video on how to do this, and oh, that doesn't hurt. And they, like, spent, you know, weeks getting it to work, and they finally did. Are you, like, would you really tell that person that all their shinies are fake? Because that's not fair. I don't think so. Let's take a look at what Combee knows at level 16. Sweet Scent it just used. Actually, look at that. It only knows 3 attacks: Sweet Scent, Gust, and Bug Bite. Only in Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, it will learn Bug Bite, interestingly. Ooh! Yikes. So anyway, awesome thing to point out, because my shinies happen to all be female in this game, I am guaranteed Vespiquen shinies. I know. Yes, okay. Though, I was gonna tell people before, because everyone thinks shiny Vespiquen is so rare because it has to be the female, and females are so rare anyway. Why didn't you just legitimately hunt with Q-Charm anyway? I'll explain that a bit. At night, Combee sleep in a group of about 1,000, packed closely together in a lump. The tiny bee Pokemon. Interesting. But anyway, so what was I saying about, yeah, so even if in, like, X and Y, you go into your Friend Safari, I think he's in Friend Safari, and you just use Q-Charm in there. I know the Q-Charm glitch does not work in the newer games. That's not what I mean. I'm not saying the glitch to bring shinies out. I mean, just use Q-Charm to bring out more females and get the female to shine. It's not hard. And in this instance, sure, it took a longer time because I had to go through, you know, all the Heracrosses and stuff like that, and it was making it a little harder. Sure, the same thing would happen in the Friend Safari. You're more than likely going to start finding, you know, whatever the other options are more frequently, but still, you're going to get a really good chance of finding a shiny Vespiquen. You know, and people think that it's too hard. Bumble, that's adorable. I like that name. I'm glad I totally forgot all the names and everything. I'm also trying to not look at my bottom, my timeline, to show me how far I am through the videos, because for the most part, I want to just keep playing this as if I was still recording it, you know what I mean? So, we're going for another shiny Combee. After that, we're actually staying in this route today, and we have at least one Pokemon that I know we're going for, which is why I was like, oh, this episode won't be that bad. We're going to get 2 Combees and 2 Houndours, which is going to be really sweet. I do want to point out, though, that, wow, a hair floating in here. What is this? Must be a puppy doggy hair. I have 2 puppy doggies, but they're not supposed to be in here. I don't know why they'd have puppy hair in here. Probably because I, like, rub my face all over them, and then it, like, sticks to my beard and my hair. Anyway. In the morning, in Heart Gold, you find Rattata, Spearow, Growlithe, Raticate. Okay. Not too exciting, but okay. Soul Silver in the morning. Spearow, Meowth, Vulpix, Raticate, Rattata, Persian. Why? Like, why do they get that? Oh my, I'm like, come on, I want the, like, okay, the Vulpix I get because the Growlithe, the cumulative, and they get the Meowth Persian because it's a Soul Silver exclusive, but Heart Gold gets nothing extra for that. Daytime is the exact same thing, and then nighttime, both games will equally get a 5% Houndour. Assuming it's Houndour, Houndour, I'm not sure how you're really supposed to say that. Houndoom is easy to say, but Houndour. I'm pretty sure it's Houndour. Because I always said Houndour when I was younger, so it's kind of hard to break that habit, you know what I mean? Keep saying this. Technically, there are radio Pokemon on this route. I can already tell you guys, for the 7 total episodes, 6 remaining counting this one, of this double face cam thing that I already know what we're going to be doing in the next ones, for the most part. I can tell you I never did any radio stuff yet. You guys did assure me that the radio Pokemon that we're going to be doing, we do not actually have to turn the radio back on every single encounter. I don't know who told me that online, but somebody did, and thank God someone else told me, no, that's not true. You just turn it on once, and you just stay in the route. As long as you don't leave the route, it's going to be affecting it. So, the radio Pokemon here are kind of interesting. I'm going to have to go through those radio Pokemon later and, like, we'll actually read through those, because there's a lot of interesting Pokemon that can show up through that, because it's Hoenn and Sinnoh Pokemon. And some of them are scattered across the region, just in certain trees that you headbutt, or very specific areas, or swarms. It's kind of cool hunting them down. So that's going to be another big part of this game. We're going to try and get everything to shine that we possibly can in every evolution. There's so much in this game. It's going to be awesome. And after this, I'm really thinking of making a all shiny dex, or like, you know what I mean, like a completed shiny Pokemon dex with every single Pokemon in it as a shiny. At least to the first 2 generations. And I know a lot of people, like I was just saying, are going to be debating the legitimacy of them at all, you know, just because of this game being controversial. But it, like I said, it doesn't matter to me. This is why I'm excited about doing that. It gives me targets to hunt, and it gets me excited to do them. As in, say, I take all the Pokemon that I could have found in Heart Gold and my Q-Charm game. And then it leaves gaps, you know, like I said, Kangaskhan, Chansey. Now I'm looking like, hey, you know, I don't have a shiny of that. That's a pretty cool Pokemon. How do I get it? And then you see, then it get like this urge. I'm like, yes, we're gonna hunt this Kangaskhan next, which is why I actually wanted to do Kangaskhan. Later in this game, I want to go back and shiny hunt for Moltres and Zapdos. As you guys know, I have shiny Articuno. I got it a while ago, and I actually gave up my hunt for shiny Moltres. That was only like 50 resets in. I didn't feel bad about it at all, but gave up the hunt for Moltres because I really wanted to experiment on my Heart Gold game and try and get a Q-Charm game to work. I'm really glad I did, because this huge series spawned out of it, and it's so amazing. I love this series so much. It's a ton of fun. But anyway, yeah, so that's basically, I really want to go back for that Moltres. And then after that, Moltres, Zapdos, I actually then have every single Kanto Legendary, because I have Articuno, I have Mewtwo, and I have Mew. And that would be very, very nice. Though, because I'm getting all the evolutions, that does mean that I'm going to have to get a Charmander, a Charmeleon, a Bulbasaur, an Ivysaur, not shiny, Squirtle, and a Wartortle, which is fine. I loved those. Actually, no, I have a bunch of Wartortles. I don't need that. And maybe I'll, like, I don't know, trade with you guys of some of my extras to fill some of the gaps, so I don't have to, like, do repeat hunts, you know, of, like, the starter, stuff like that. Plus, Ivysaur and Charmeleon are friend safari finds. They're not that bad, you know what I mean? So I'm not too worried about that. Plus, I'm pretty sure I got a Charmeleon friend safari. Yeah, pretty sure. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking, that reminds me of thinking of my shiny Charizard. The new, I don't remember what it's called, Hyper Training, I think, in what's that? Sun and Moon. That supposedly will help you max out your Pokemon's IVs. That sounds like so unheard of and like unbelievable. You can actually turn any Pokemon. I love the idea, especially if you're not really limited at all. Like, you can do it to any Pokemon. It just might take you a very long time, because I want people to feel like there is a reward at the end of it. You know what I mean? Like, some people will do. They'll consider, you know, breeding them 1,000 times, trying to get that perfect IV'd Pokemon that they want to fight with, and they never know that it's really going to come, just like shiny hunting. And it gives them an incentive to try and cheat in Pokemon. And I think Hyper Training is actually going to give people, like, a light at the end of the tunnel, like, here's the path, here's how long it's going to take, you can do it, and this is all you got to do. And that'd be sweet. That'd be so amazing, because you can make Pokemon that you care about so much stronger. Even if they're at level 100, that's fantastic. And it gives people less incentive to want to cheat. I think that's a great idea. And if we are limited to how many we can do it to, because I know, like, there's items that are coming out with, like, the gold bottle cap thing and some other bottle caps or however it works. I'm not sure yet. Obviously, the game's not out. This is only, you know, theoretical. Plus, I'm also trying to stay a little blind to it, you know, so for my playthrough, based on what I want to do for my playthrough, which well, I'll ask you guys about that in a second. But if I remember. But anyway, yeah, so, I really want to go back and, if I could pick anyone to max, I know my Charizard's nature isn't great, but I really just want to power it up as much as possible. Maybe eventually you can change natures of Pokemon. That sounds kind of silly, but hey, we can change abilities, so I don't know, maybe you can eventually in another Pokemon game, but still. That Charizard is so important to me because it was my very first shiny hunted Pokemon, and it's just awesome. I love that one. So, yeah, anyway, I'm not going to forget my Sun and Moon playthrough. Because we have the capture card, assuming it's gonna keep working, darn thing was glitching on me so bad today, I'm wondering what kind of playthrough you guys would really want to see. I'm probably gonna make a video poll about this later, but I really want to, like, test the waters, hear what you guys think right now. I'm basically debating between two different kinds of playthroughs. There's one where I basically do a Let's Play Pokemon Sun and Moon, and if I do it that way, episodes are going to come up more frequently. Maybe 2 a week, which would be cool. If I can do 2 a week. With a capture card, that's very feasible. And for the most part, we'll just play it out. I'll catch, like, new Pokemon or try new stuff, like get Alola forms and, you know what I mean? Like, try and, like, complete the new decks and find all the new Pokemon. That'd be really fun. The other idea I have is to do, like, a badge quest version. Here we go. Now I finally gave up and started a montage. A badge quest where basically I'm just going to be going through, finding bunches of new shiny Pokemon in the new game. Maybe not badge quest so much, but what the heck am I doing? Am I on the phone? I'm, like, on Skype or something. No, I was just babbling to myself. What am I doing? I gotta be talking to somebody. I have no clue. I have no clue what I was just doing. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if I want to make it a shiny hunting game, because obviously that would slow down that series significantly. You guys would get much less episodes, it would take a lot longer. I don't know. And I was doing something stupid right there, yo. I don't know what that was, but man, it's the only things that, like, really get me upset when watching this, is that there was something really funny that happened there, and I have no clue what it was. Dang it. If anyone's really good at reading lips, like, please try and tell me what the heck I said down there. Lowering accuracy with flash, but anyway, yeah, I want to hear what you guys think. Like, vote for Method 1 or Method 2, which is basically, Let's Play Sun and Moon, or Method 2, which is Shiny Hunt Sun and Moon. And the only reason I'm not so excited about shiny hunting Sun and Moon is because I want to play it. You know, I'm really excited to play it. I want to look around in it. Yeah, I love shiny hunting Pokemon, but I don't want to do it, like, right away. Though, I really want to shiny hunt for my starter, if it's possible. I made a video on that, as you guys probably know. I was going to say, Gust is going to hurt, but it didn't really. I don't know about getting my starter. I really want a shiny Rowlet. I'm hoping it looks like a different kind of owl, like a barn owl. It kind of looks like a barn owl now, but not like a darker owl. You know what I mean? That'd be really nice. Really, really cool. The other two starters didn't really get me excited. You know, they're just okay. They're growing on me a little more now that, you know, I've seen them out for so long, but I don't know why. I just don't care for them too much. They're just okay. Give nickname to Combee. Yep, absolutely. Wasp. Huh. I kind of like that. Wasp. Especially if that one's going to be the Vespiquen, because then if Bumble is the Vespiquen, that'd be so weird. Now, we are finally... Oh, I look so agitated. We are finally freaking in the patch of grass. And, yeah, we still got a ways to go. Yeah, because I can tell you guys, this Houndour is horrible. Oh. Yeah, there's not even any way to repel trick it. Not even if I wanted to. It is only a level 15. It is only a 5%. And this is gonna be durables. Absolutely durables. Durables. Little black, like, fire devil dog. It's just nasty. I don't know. It's, really cool. Oh, wait a minute. Murkrow. Did we ever catch our second... No, we didn't. We did not catch a second shiny Murkrow. I don't think we did. Wait a minute. Okay, so I know we got one in the Safari Zone, and that was hard as crap baskets. You know, maybe that's actually another shiny we're getting today. You guys would know because of the thumbnail, but, you know, obviously, I don't, because why would I know? Even at bottom screen, Alex, why would he even know what's happening? Especially last time with the Snorlax. I thought it was going to be an episode with just 2 Snorlaxes, and then all of a sudden it was like, there's not a second Snorlax here. Guys, give me a second, I don't know what I'm doing. And then I had to, like, jump around to, another area because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh my gosh. So this patch of grass is like, I don't know, it's really tough. But anyway, I'm really excited about all the other hunts like I was saying about in Kanto. Kanto is friggin' enormous. There's so many things here. I do want to say, just because a lot of these Pokemon are reminding me because they are Sinnoh Sound, Hoenn Sound stuff, mainly Sinnoh is reminding me. I am planning on trying to reset a Platinum game, hopefully, to get it to be a Pokemon Q-Charm game. And I would like Platinum because there's a lot more Pokemon in it, you know what I mean? Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, yeah, that'd be really cool, we get a lot of new ones, but the thing is, in Platinum, you know what I mean? Platinum's just, it's like the difference of this Heart Gold to Soul Silver map right now that I just told you. It's like, almost in every patch of grass, Platinum has like at least 2 more Pokemon almost all the time. There's some exceptions where Platinum has less, but it's because those Pokemon are elsewhere, you know what I mean? So, I'd really like to get Platinum for it, but my Platinum game right now, I use for chaining, and I really don't want to give it up. Plus, it's in my DS that I swear I'm not going to take it back out of, except for the fact that just yesterday, I was, oh, that stinks, it wasn't shiny. Ah, man, that would have helped so much. I just found yesterday that my Platinum game was actually taken out of my DS. I don't know why, but it's so hard for this thing to get read by my DS. You gotta try seriously hundreds of times. It's a pain. You can tell this thing's seen some wear and tear. This is where the barcode was supposed to be. It's completely white from me holding it so much. I use this DS like a crazy amount. That's probably why it's a combination of my Platinum game doesn't work too well, and the combination of that DS really can't read games anymore. So, either way, I mean, like, I wanted to leave it in there while it worked, and, I don't know, put something over the top of it that, like, sticks down so it can't, you know, possibly come out anymore, but even tape will make it, the springs inside will push it back out again, so I really don't know. Man, I know how long this is. I'm probably looking for the Murkrow. That's probably what I'm doing. I was gonna say, there's no way that I wouldn't montage through a 5% right away. I'm not that stupid. I do a lot of stupid things, but I'm not that stupid. Murkrow is actually a 35% in here. I don't know why I didn't think of Murkrow beforehand, but there's Murkrow. It's 35%. I can't believe we're not finding it. There's actually some parts later, I remember in some other episodes that I'm going to get to tell you guys about. I'm really convinced that there are certain patches of grass in this game that for whatever reason, Q-Charm gives you less shinies in. And I can say that just from being in there for hours. Like, this one, I was in here for hours, and you're just finding less shinies in it. I don't know why, but there's another one we're going to do. I think it actually might be the next episode. I'm not exactly sure, but there's, like, nothing in there. Murkrow. Oh, yeah, but what I was going to say, Sinnoh Pokemon, because of Platinum. I'm not sure when we go to the next series of Pokemon Q-Charm, which is going to be a 4th gen game of whatever, then what do I do about duplicate Pokemon? I might have brought this up in another episode of Pokemon Q-Charm, but this is a really long one, so I want to, like, get you guys' input and ask these kind of questions, because, so, for example, Shinx is a Pokemon that we're going to find in this route eventually when we come back for the Sinnoh Sound. What do we do about that line? You know, like, Luxio will show up in the Friend Safari, not the Safari Zone, and, like, what do we do about, you know, do we catch others in Pokemon Platinum, or do I exclude things that we have already found? Like, assuming it's the same game, you know what I mean? Because I was even planning on trading over the same Jigglypuff, make Magic be, like, the one special Pokemon that actually brings them all out, because there we go, now we're montaging a bit. Though this time I actually didn't put any music in there. It's probably because it didn't take that long for me to get this thing to appear. Still making weird faces though. I always do that in hopes that you guys are gonna, like, watch them and see, like, weird, crazy stuff in between hand. I guess I, like, talk to myself, too. I really wish I knew what I was saying. It makes me really upset. But anyway, yes, we were looking for shiny Murkrow. I was gonna say, we didn't see one. So, going down to my list, because I actually started taking notes this time of, like, figuring out what Pokemon we gotta get, but I'll go through that in a bit, because right now we gotta catch this Murkrow. And honestly, guys, Murkrow stinks, from what I remember. Like, really stinks. Flash, yeah, it's a good idea. I would flash that, like... Yeah, keep flashing it. Keep flashing it. Show it my magic surprises. Show it all the magic surprises. Just keep flashing it. Eventually, it'll be so uneasy, and it won't aim for me anymore. Oh, it's in love. Never mind, it got too attracted by my flashing. It doesn't matter that it's in love with magic, because magic fainted. So, using the next Pokemon, I'm gonna... Oh, shoot. I gotta switch for Spore. It's gonna know flying moves. It is. It's on level 19. Let's take a look. Level 19, it knows Wing Attack, Haze, Pursuit, and Astonish. That's... It has Insomnia! Oh, me too! Hey! Oh, I just said that! I just said that! That's... Oh, man. I find it so weird when, you know, I say the exact same thing as the face cam below me. Yeah, I really do. I have some serious sleep problems, too. So apparently we can't put it to sleep. I'm bouncing over there. But still, we got the other one in a Safari Ball at full HP. And the Safari Ball is basically a Great Ball, so 1.5 times odd. Ow! That's fine. He did his job. That's all I need. So it's basically 1.5 times odds, and Pokeball... I'm excited about something. I'm giving it a little sass. Oh, Love's back! Great idea. I didn't know I brought Love for this. Very good idea, because Glare. Yep. Now it's paralyzed. Now it's like a legendary right now. Like, that's what you want to do to legendaries. Put them in paralysis or sleep. I tend to prefer sleep because it guarantees they're not going to do anything for a few moves. And for the most part, it saves you more attacks. You know what I mean? Like, you won't have to throw the Master Ball in less turns. So if you're fighting something that is really going to cause you issues, it's not going to be that bad. 1. Seriously? Okay, look. How did we catch this in the Safari Zone? Murkrow's paralyzed, can't move. Well, not surprised there, but... Yeah, anyway, though I still, keep Spore and Thunder Wave on my Shiny Smeargle in order to catch Pokemon like that, you know, I'm still like, I don't know. It's just weird. 1. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know. The only times I use Paralysis are when I feel like the fight is not gonna be that long, you know what I mean? And, or if I can't, obviously, like in this case, I can't use Spore. I prefer Sleep, because if I can keep putting them to sleep, Are you serious? I feel a little safer with that. This is insane. Astonish doesn't affect. Okay, that's helpful at the very least, but it would have learned Nightshade in just a couple levels too, which also would have been blocking with Love. 2, 3. Oh, dang it. But yeah, actually it would have lost Astonish in order to get Nightshade, so whatever, it doesn't matter. So just keep throwing regular Pokeballs. I don't know why I want this in a regular Pokeball, but 1. No. Oh my gosh. Probably just because it's such a rare and hard to capture Pokemon that I really want to get it in a really rare and hard to capture with Ball. I don't know. I just do. This would actually be our shiny Honchkrow. Maybe. It depends on which one's actually better. And oh, come on. I'm probably going to have your guys' help doing like evolution episodes where I show all the Pokemon that we can evolve. And basically we're going to like look through them and decide ourselves. Like, I'll probably put up polls or something. So you guys actually have like a vote that matters, you know what I mean? Picking which one you think is better. Checking things like IVs. Checking natures, obviously. And picking which ones you guys think are the best options to evolve. And then after we do that, I'm going to do stuff where I basically go out and hunt for the remaining Pokemon. 2. What? I even threw a Great Ball that time. That's the same as Safari Ball odds, and it just popped out with 1 HP, and it's paralyzed. I'd go back to the regular Pokeball because it doesn't matter at that rate. Like, don't give up on this. Ultra, are you serious? I'm like, just no. I'm done with this. 1, 2, 3. Thank God. Yeah. What the heck? That was kind of nuts. Okay, Murkrow is just... For how not strong it is, I don't know. I never really used Honchkrow, though. I'm gonna look at Honchkrow. Because Moonlight. I like that name. I really like that name. That's nice. So yeah, we got Honchkrow, the Nazi bird Pokemon. His stats are alright. Okay, I don't really care for it. Okay, so basically 100 points of HP. These are his base stats. Something funny happened. What did I even do? I ran back to the Pokemon Center, healed up, said I'd be right back, I guess. So anyway, now here I am back. So Honchkrow's base HP is 100, which is great. Attack is 125, great. Defense is 52, very low. That's not great. Special attack is 105. Weird, I don't know any special attacks it'll use, but hey, dark pulses and stuff, it's got that, so nice. Special defense is a 52 as well, so that's not good. It's very frail, and the speed is only 71, so it's not really fast to deal with its low defenses, and it can easily be one-shot. Though its HP's okay, it's gonna be a decent Pokemon, but I don't know. Nah, I'm just not a big fan of it. But still, hey, it knocks it off of our list. And like I said, I want to try and make like those all shiny, you know what I mean, the Dexes. I'm really excited about that. You know what? While we're here, I kind of want to look through the Pokemon Pokedex just over here on the side of Cerebi. So yeah, the starters, obviously, like I said, I'm curious like who's remaining. So the second stages of starters and the first stages of starters. I'm guessing Shiny Murkrow is just going to keep appearing all the time now that we found him. Those are obviously going to be targets of mine that I'm going to be trying to find. Obviously, they're not ones I want to get immediately because I have their final stage, so I'm not really excited about it. Like I said, this is really an incentive for me to try and hunt more shiny Pokemon. The Caterpie line, we got all of them already in this series. Awesome. Same for the Weedle to Beedrill line. Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. We do need a second Pidgeotto. We got to remember that. We're going to have to go for another shiny Pidgeotto. Rattata, Raticate, we have those. Spearophero, we have those. Ekans Arbok, we do have those. That we had to get them from the Safari Zone, and man, that episode was hard. Pikachu, Raichu, we do actually. Wow, you get Pikachu in Kanto, so we're gonna have to go to the Viridian Forest, get ourselves a shiny Pikachu, eventually get ourselves a second shiny Pikachu, and get a Raichu out of it. That's gonna be really awesome. I'm really excited about trying to find more Pikachus in Pokemon Go, actually. Like, Pikachu is so hard to come by, and I really want to get a Raichu. I don't like Pikachu too much, but I really like Raichu, which is why I'm so excited in Sun and Moon that Raichu finally got the spotlight and got the Alola form. Pikachu probably has one too, and we'll find out what it is later, but Raichu has one! Like, Raichu, I love Raichu so much. Raichu's great. It's on like a psychic surfboard. It's awesome. I love it so much. So obviously we're gonna have to go for them, but we can get them in this series. So far, nothing that I had to point out to you guys and say like, hey, we didn't get that, we can't get that. Sandshrew, Sandslash, we have both. There we go, Nidoran, the whole Nidorans, all of them. We gotta get those because they will not shine in this game like I explained earlier. But I do want to point out I do have Nidorinos and a Nidoking, so I gotta get a Nidoran male, Nidoran female, Nidorina, Nidoqueen. Bam, here we go. Now that's a montage. That's, oh my gosh. I'm seeing several, I think I saw like at least 2 or 3 Houndours already. That's insane. There's more shiny Murkrows going by. And remember guys, I'm seeing this at a really low frame rate so I can stay up to sync with this. Okay, this is big. I can tell when I'm watching some of them that they're really bad. And I know you guys can't really tell because of how, you know, what is this running at? 30, about 30 frames a second. And even 30 frames a second, think about it. If an encounter is every frame, you got problems. Start doing some math. That's bad. Yes! Oh, why was I surprised again? I don't know. Oh, that thing looks so good. That looks so good. Oh, it's really nice. I actually did chain this Pokemon in Pokemon Platinum. He did, like, he's obviously in a different pose, and he looked a little different, but still, that is so nice. That is so nice. Roar? What? It said roar, but it failed. Is it because I used flash? No, I'm a higher level. It's because I'm a higher level. Oh my gosh. That was, like, so much hunting that I would have lost right there just because he used freaking roar. Okay. Now, that just changed the whole game. I can't switch. Do I switch? No, everyone else is at a higher level. So if level was the problem... Though, I'm pretty sure that's a later game. I'm pretty sure roar just works in the older games. I'm not sure. Alex, if I were you, I would... Ah, man, he should have thrown the quick ball. I should have thrown the quick ball. Ember. Okay, fine, I'll deal with it. Yeah, keep lowering that accuracy. It's the only way we want... No, you gotta throw something now. What's his catch rate? Ah... We gotta remember, we're in the Nidorans. We might pick up in the next episode off of looking that up, but anyway. I'm gonna take a look at Houndour right now. Level 15. We're looking at Roar. Just learned it. Smog, Howl, Ember. That's bad. That's really bad. What's his catch rate? His capture rate is 120. It's not terrible, but, okay, that was Howl. That was different. Spore fell asleep. Okay, good. If he stays asleep, that's a safe option. Do you want to false swipe it? False swipe will, like, practically guarantee the next capture. I would false swipe it. Fast asleep? Yes, false swipe. Yes. Okay. Now it's safe. I would even throw a great ball. Just because it's blue. We'll see if real me throws. Yep. Nice. Yeah, I want to be safe. Plus, it's blue and it matches. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Okay. I honestly forgot that we caught that. Oh my gosh. I didn't remember almost anything. It's like I said in the last one, it's been weeks since I've been able to play or even see these episodes or record them. Because, I mean, I played them the one time, and I don't know if you guys have met me in person, but well, very few of you have, but my memory is terrible. It uses different kinds of cries for communicating with others, and yeah, tell me about it. It'll roar and scream and... Devil Dog. Didn't I just say that earlier? Devil Dog. That's a cool name, though. That is a cool name. So, like I said, we need 2 of these things because we need a Houndour. We do. We need a Houndour. Now, so, at the Nidoran line, I kind of want to chain again in Pokemon Platinum. Get Nidoran females. Ah, of course, there you are. Okay. Nidoran females... I can evolve some for Nidorina, and then evolve another one for Nidoqueen. And finish that whole line by chaining in Platinum. Because in Platinum, you can obviously keep... Well, I don't know if it's obvious for anyone anymore, because it's an older game. You can chain with Poke Radar and actually get multiple shinies. So it's really awesome. I do have to get a Nidoran male, though. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe I'll do that Horde Hunt in X and Y to get the first stage. That'd be kind of cool. So, Clefairy Clefable. I believe we have those taken care of. I'm not sure if we have the second Clefairy or not, but we'll see about that later. I don't remember. Like I said, my memory's not so great. I gotta really start writing them down at this rate, because we gotta remember hundreds of Pokemon that we've carried out and we got already. Vulpix and Ninetales, we could not even get in this series because of the fact that they are Soul Silver exclusives, though I really like them, and I love their Alola forms. They are gorgeous. I can't wait to see what their shinies are. So those, obviously, we're gonna have to try and find. They'll probably be in Platinum at one point, so I think we'll be okay. That's awesome, by the way. One of my best Pokemon on my team. Like, seriously, Golden Fang? Golden Fang, my shiny Arcanine, is amazing. Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff. Once again, I know we caught Jigglypuff. I don't know if we caught the second one. I remember Jigglypuff was causing us problems in Safari Zone. But either way, we'll take care of that in a later episode. Zubat, Golbat. Yes, we have both of those. Though Crobat, I'm not sure about if we caught a second Golbat or not. No. Did we? I don't remember. Like I said, I really gotta start working on this. I got some problems. Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume. I do know we caught 2 Glooms, so that takes care of that line. Regardless, so far it's just starters and Nidorans that are Pokemon that are on this list. That's really what I'm looking for. So, Parasect, yes, we have them both. I'm using Parasect right now. No, wait. I gotta go back and catch Paras, because this Parasect is my Paras that I caught. Venonat, Venomoth, yes, we have both. In fact, Venomoth is in the Soul Silver game that I'm playing at the moment. It's not a Q-Charm game. It's actually my sister's old game. She just kind of stopped playing it, so I was like, can I continue playing your game? I'm sorry, I don't want to, like, take it from you, but I know you haven't played it in a long time, and I really want to get another chance to get these shiny legendaries. I want to hunt 2 games at the same time. So there's that. I'm trying to bust through that, and the Venomoth is in that game, the one of them that we caught in this game. What was it named? Vex? Vex. Whichever one I named Vex, that's the one. Diglett, Dugtrio. We gotta go to the Diglett Cave, so we're gonna be trying to get the Dugtrio out of there, because we did get a Diglett already. Meowth Persian. Once again, Soul Silver exclusives. I just saw them on this route. We should be finding them, but of course we're not playing Soul Silver, so we don't get that. You know, I mean, we got some other Pokemon that made up for it, you know what I mean? Earlier, we did get some benefits, so it all adds up that they're basically equivalent anyway. Psyduck, Golduck, yes, I remember that episode. That was a lot of fun. Mankey Primate, yes. Growlithe Arcanine, yes. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. We do have 2 Poliwhirls, I think, right? We might only have 1, but regardless, that's one we can do in here. We'll have to take care of that later. Abracadabra, Alakazam. No. In fact, we need to get 2 Kadabras. We only have Abra. Actually, I know there's an area coming up that I'm pretty sure we go to where, in a later episode that I filmed, where we go for the Kadabra. Though I'm pretty sure I want to get Kadabra in the Cerulean Cave. Pretty sure you can get one in there, but my rule, remember, is I'm going to try and get it as soon as it becomes available to us. And that is not Cerulean Cave. So there's this route that we're going to go to. I'm pretty sure there's Pidgeottos there too, which would take care of that Pokemon as well. So it'd be really awesome if we got to that point later. Machop, Machoke, and Machamp. We already got Machop and Machoke, and Machoke was absurdly hard to try and find because of the same problem I was saying before. The gender ratios. It's the same as a Combee, so finding shiny females is a little weird, and it doesn't show up too often. Bellsprout, Weepinbell, and Victreebel. I think we have 2 Weepinbells, but I'm not sure. Maybe. Well, like I said, I gotta go back and count. It's not the one that's a problem. Tentacle, we got Geodude, we have 2 Gravelers, Golem. So, Ponyta, Rapidash. We have Ponyta. Rapidash shows up in Mount Silver. We will find shiny Rapidash later. Slowpoke, Slowbro, yes we do. And do we have 2 Slowbros? I don't think so. I think we tried as far as it failed. I'm not sure. Magnemite, Magneton. There we go. Now, there's one we can't get with this method because they have no gender at all. Are you serious? Actually, wait, I have a shiny Magnemite. I don't know what I was thinking there. Because that was my, camera fail. Oh, that was embarrassing. I had my camera set up, like, filming 2 different games at once. I think Mew or, some other, legendary was in the foreground. And I was hunting with my 3DS in the background. Because the screen was bigger and it would take up more of that space back there. And the other games, obviously, it made more sense to film like that. But anyway, I didn't notice at the time, but Mew's DS, basically this gray one I just showed you, was kind of covering up a little bit of the side of the 3DS. And it just happened to be covering up where the shiny Magneton appeared. Or Magnemite. Magneton would have been amazing, but still. Gotta get a shiny Magneton. Which means I gotta hunt that line again somehow. Not really sure how I'm gonna do that, but we will. Farfetch'd, luckily we found in this game. They are wild here. I thought that was so freaking weird in Gold and Silver when Farfetch'd became wild. You know, like, certain Pokemon that I feel like should never be in the grass just happen to appear. I don't know, it's just weird. Doduo, Dodrio, we got them both. I think we caught a second Doduo, right? Yeah, we did, because we caught Dodrio just wild in the grass. Seal, Dugong. We have Seal, and Dugong is actually coming up later. I just read that down here in Seafoam Islands. We're gonna go back and we can find some Dugong. Grimer, Muck. Yes, we just got Muck last episode. Awesome. Shelter, Cloyster. I know we caught Shelter for sure. I don't know if we caught a second for Cloyster. We might have. I'm not sure. No, we can find wild Cloysters at one point, can't we? Maybe we can. If that's the case, I gotta remember that. I gotta look that up. So anyway, yeah. I got a lot of work to do with this series. So, like, figuring out like, exactly what shinies we can try and find. Because I think it's a lot of fun. Like, trying to find the rarer one in the wild. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like, you know, why we're waiting on Rhydon, and I didn't catch a bunch of Rhyhorns. Well, I did catch a second Rhyhorn in the Victory Road, but it was mainly because I was like, well, it's Rhyperior, and it was a 5% rare shiny that just, like, showed up. So I was like, I feel so bad running from that one, you know what I mean? So shiny Cloyster, we're probably gonna find later. Ghastly Haunter, Gengar. We do have Ghastly Haunter. Haunter was the Safari Zone. Ghastly was nighttime towards the beginning. Gotta get another Haunter for a Gengar. Or maybe... No, you can't find Gengar in the wild. That'd be insane. No, yeah. Can't find a Gengar. Onix. Yes, we got Onix. Drowsy Hypno. We do have them. Krabby Kingler. Ah. Nuts. Okay, nuts. I was gonna say nice, but it turned into nuts. Because this is a huge montage. This is a really huge montage. I wonder if I can even finish this list for you guys, but this is really crazy though. This is probably what started taking me several hours, like I was telling you guys. I was even coming in, leaving, stopping, coming back. Oh my gosh. All the shiny Murkrows that are just showing up like, screw you, and the Houndours. I'm seeing them. Oh my gosh. It's totally weird looking at it from this perspective. Also, I want to point out, I hope you guys can still hear me because that music's playing and it might be a little loud. Sorry if it is, you know, a little loud. Man. That was a lot. Dang. You know it gets real when the music changes and it's no longer the Q-Charm theme anymore. Freaking finally! I just wanted to watch my expression down there. Oh, I'm just relieved. Yeah, that was awful. That was awful. I remember that second one was awful. Oh, man. Finally here, though. Shiny Houndour. That thing looks so nice. Looks so nice. Might put on the team. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this, so I really gotta, you know, make these decisions. The thing is, I'd have to raise it from 15 up to, like, you know, 60 right now, so it's really probably a bad idea. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that it's not earlier. Flash, accuracy fell, roar. Wait, what? I forgot! Oh my god! Oh, it's so bad! Why did it work? Why did it work? Oh, that was like an hour of hunting. Oh my god, I thought that was the end of the episode. I thought I caught 2 of them and that was it. Clearly, like I said, I remember the second one appeared. Yeah, we gotta go back and heal. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is crazy. This is so crazy. I guess I completely forgot about the fact that it just didn't want to appear for me. That's so bad. You know, actually, number-wise, on the left, we're at number 100, which is Voltorb, Electrode. Another pair that, we do need to find. But we're going to carry on in the next episode with them. So, I'm going to stop here with reading that list. We'll carry on next time looking at that. But anyway, I wanted to stop and at least say, I'm pretty sure the reason that I am stopping this hunt right here is because I figured out Houndour is Pokemon that we can find in the Safari Zone later, and we might as well just try and find a Houndour instead, because we aren't really supposed to be trying to catch them, you know what I mean? If we have the opportunity to get the evolution, we want to do that. So, there's that. Yeah, now it's coming back to me, I remember that. I thought we caught that Houndour, though. That's a bummer. That's so bad. I wasted so much time. I hope that you guys aren't upset that an episode actually ended in failure, though. I mean, it's not too much failure. I mean, we succeeded and everything else. It's just, man, that was bad. Man, that was bad. Algae's pretty good. It's naughty? I forgot about that. Man, good thing I'm able to keep recording these, you know, over again after seeing it the first time, because my memory is so bad. So freaking bad. There's probably something I can take for that, but I really don't want to, like, pile myself with drugs to try and solve my problem, so that's a shame. But eventually, hey, I'm saving another hunt for us later, Wild Shiny Houndour, which kind of sounds more fun, honestly, than finding second Shiny Houndour, you know what I mean? So, hey, that's optimistic, right? I mean, that sounds a lot more fun. Plus, it's gonna be Safari Zone rules, which means I'm gonna regret it so badly. So anyway, I'm assuming we're gonna start looking at our next Pokemon that are all below Algae. No, my Slugmas are under that. Charcoal Toast, and next is our new friend, who we caught at the beginning of this episode, which is our first Combee, I believe. Our first Combee is Bumble, who is Lonely. Lonely is high attack and low physical defense. That's not great. Has the ability Honey Gather, which is okay. It's holding honey. That's nice. Next one is Wasp, also hunting honey. It is Brave. And Wasp, Brave is high physical attack, low speed, so that's not great. And if anything, the first one's better. Yeah, the first one's a lot better. That stinks. I knew that would happen. Bumble, I was just saying Bumble's gonna be the one that's gonna be the best Queen. Moonlight is also Brave. Is that Brave? Because that's, yeah, okay. We already know it's Isomnia. And our last one is freaking Devil Dog. Lonely. Alert to sounds. Oh my gosh. That was hard. I think another hard part about this, now that I'm remembering this, Flash Fire's ability, is the fact that I've already hunted multiples of this shiny. And, you know, I mean, when you already get it beforehand, I'm doing this for the series, which is why I was asking you guys earlier in the other Platinum series, do you want me to, like, get the same Pokemon we've already captured again? Or do we assume that it is the same Cute Charm universe and I continue to try and complete the decks with it? I'm holding up my notes, actually, that I made. I'm going to read more of these for you guys in a later episode as I'm going through trying to figure out what kind of other shinies we can go for, because there's a lot of really, really awesome stuff on that list, and there's some really cool Pokemon coming soon in Kanto, and it's really exciting. So, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next episode of Pokemon Cute Charm. Booyah!